Flowers are more than just pretty decorations. They are often rare, elusive, and sometimes the only survivors of their kind. These botanical wonders have captivating stories and incredible beauty that most people will never get to see in person. Here are 15 of the rarest and most beautiful flowers in the world, including one that grows in a secret, protected location. If you haven't subscribed, now is the time to. Also, like the video. Number 15. The parrot's beak. This stunning flower is known for its vibrant red-orange color and a unique curved shape that makes it look like a little flame. It's native to the Canary Islands, which are off the coast of Spain. The parrot's beak used to be a very common sight in the wild, growing in the dry, rocky areas of the islands. However, it's now incredibly rare. In the wild, it is considered critically endangered, and some experts even think it might be extinct in its natural habitat. Its rarity is due to a few things, one of them being that its natural pollinators, a type of sunbird, have almost disappeared. Luckily, you can still find the parrot's beak in cultivation, which means people grow it in gardens and nurseries. This is why it's not completely gone, but seeing one in the wild is almost impossible. Number 14. The Gibraltar Campion, right at the southern tip of Spain. This is the only place in the world where you can find the Gibraltar Campion. For a long time, people thought this flower was completely extinct. No one had seen it since 1992. It wasn't until a hiker accidentally rediscovered a few plants growing on a high cliff face in 1994 that we knew it was still alive. This pink to pale violet flower has 5 thin petals that are deeply split, giving it a delicate, almost starry look. It has a beautiful, sweet fragrance, especially at night. Because it only grows on these specific rugged limestone cliffs, it's very vulnerable. Thankfully, the seeds of the Gibraltar Campion were safely stored in a seed bank, and there have been conservation efforts to reintroduce it back into the wild. It's a great story of a plant coming back from the brink. Number 13. The Middlemist Red. This flower is often called the world's rarest flower, and for a very good reason. Today, only 2 living specimens are known to exist in the entire world. The name Middlemist Red is a bit misleading because the flowers are actually a vibrant deep pink, not red. It looks like a huge, dense rose. It was brought from China to the United Kingdom in 1804 by a man named John Middlemist. Shortly after it was brought to the UK, it completely disappeared from its native China. The only 2 plants remaining are at the Chiswick House and Gardens in London, England, and the other is in a garden in Waitangi, New Zealand. The one in New Zealand might actually be the same plant that was originally sent to the UK. It's thought that the Middlemist Red may have survived in these 2 places because they were protected in private gardens, while its home habitat in China was destroyed. It's a living piece of history, and the future of the entire species rests on these 2 plants. Number 12. The Yutan Poluo. The Yutan Poluo is a flower shrouded in mystery and legend. Some Buddhist texts mention the Udumbara flower as blooming only once every 3,000 years, marking the arrival of a holy king. The actual flower that people call Yutan Poluo is tiny, so tiny that it measures less than a millimeter in diameter. It has a delicate white, almost translucent appearance and a very faint, pleasant fragrance. It doesn't look like a normal flower with petals and leaves. Instead, it looks like a cluster of tiny, fragile threads with a small, round head on top. Part of the mystery is that botanists are not even sure if it's a flower at all. Some believe it's actually the egg mass of a lacewing insect, while others say it's a rare type of fungus. It is often found growing on glass, metal, or other plants, and it has been reported in China, Korea, and Taiwan. Whether it is a real flower or not, its legendary status makes it one of the most interesting and beautiful blooms on our list. Number 11. The Kokio. This vibrant yellow flower is the state flower of Hawaii, and it's an iconic symbol of the island of Hawaii. Unlike the common red or pink hibiscus you often see, the Kokio has large, bright yellow petals that grow up to 6 inches wide. It once grew wild on almost all of the main Hawaiian islands. Its population has dropped dramatically because of habitat loss and the introduction of non-native animals that eat the plants. Today, it is classified as critically endangered, with only a few hundred plants left in the wild. Thankfully, conservation efforts are underway to protect the remaining plants and grow new ones in nurseries to replant them in safe areas. The Kokio is a beautiful reminder of the unique and fragile ecosystems that exist on the Hawaiian Islands. Number 10. The Fire Lily. The fire lily is a flower that truly lives up to its dramatic name. This climbing vine produces some of the most striking, fiery-looking flowers you can imagine. The petals are wavy and curl back, often starting as yellow or pale green at the base and exploding into brilliant red or orange tips, resembling a flickering flame. It's native to tropical and southern Africa and parts of Asia. In some areas, it's a protected species because it has become very rare due to overharvesting. Although it is absolutely stunning, you must be careful. The entire plant is extremely poisonous, capable of causing severe illness and even death if ingested. The fire lily is sometimes called the flame lily or climbing lily. It's truly a beauty that demands respect, and its striking color palette makes it a popular flower in tropical gardens around the world. Number 9. The jade vine. Native to the tropical rainforests of the Philippines, this vine is breathtaking because of the unusual color of its flowers, a brilliant, luminous jade green or turquoise blue. The flowers hang in long, impressive clusters that can reach up to 10 feet long, like a beautiful green waterfall. The color is almost unnatural and seems to glow, especially in the filtered light of the rainforest. The jade vine is considered endangered in the wild due to the rapid destruction of its forest habitat. Its natural pollinator is believed to be the fruit bat, which is attracted to the light, almost glowing color of the flowers at night. Because its home is disappearing so quickly, it's now mostly found in cultivation in botanical gardens around the world, where people are trying hard to keep it safe. Number 8. The quadruple flower. This flower is so rare because it only blooms at night and for just a few hours. It's a type of cactus that grows in the tropical rainforests of Sri Lanka. Its large, white, star-like petals unfold in the deep darkness of the night, releasing a gentle, beautiful fragrance. By dawn, the flower has withered and died, making it impossible to capture and almost impossible to witness. Because of this short lifespan, the flower has immense spiritual and cultural value in Sri Lanka. It's often associated with myths that suggest heavenly beings come down to earth to pick it. The quadruple flower cannot be bought or sold for commercial purposes. So, the only way to truly experience it is to be in the right place at the right time, making the moment you see it truly magical. Number 7. The chocolate cosmos. Imagine a flower that looks beautiful and smells like chocolate. That's the chocolate cosmos, a native of Mexico. This unique flower has a deep, velvety reddish-brown color, almost like dark chocolate. And most amazingly, it gives off a rich scent of vanilla and warm cocoa. Its wild story is quite sad though. It's actually considered extinct in the wild. The last known wild plant was found in Mexico in 1899. All the chocolate cosmos plants alive today are clones that were taken from that single surviving plant. This means that every single chocolate cosmos in gardens and nurseries is genetically identical. Because it can't produce seeds and is no longer found naturally, it is one of the rarest flowers in terms of wild existence. Its beauty and its incredible fragrance have made it a favorite for gardeners who are dedicated to keeping this beautiful species alive. Number 6. The ghost orchid. The ghost orchid is an almost mythical flower that lives up to its eerie name. It's one of the most mysterious and elusive flowers in the world, and it's mostly found in the swamps and forests of Florida, Cuba, and the Bahamas. What makes it so ghostly is that it has no leaves. Unlike almost all other plants, it relies on photosynthesis not from leaves, but from its long, thick green-gray roots that cling to the bark of host trees. The flower itself is pure white, suspended in the air by these roots, giving it a floating, ethereal appearance, like a ghost in the mist. Its survival depends completely on a specific fungus on its host tree. Because its habitat is constantly threatened by human activity, it is critically endangered. The ghost orchid only flowers when the conditions are perfect, sometimes only for a few weeks a year. This unpredictable nature and its ghostly look have made it a legendary plant that only the most dedicated naturalists ever spot. Number 5. Rothschild's slipper orchid. It is one of the most sought-after flowers by collectors. Rothschild's slipper orchid is an incredible, striking plant found only on the slopes of Mount Kinabalu in Borneo, Malaysia. It is easily recognized by its very long, horizontal petals that can stretch up to 12 inches across. Its colors are a vibrant mix of yellows, reds, and deep purples, and the slipper-shaped pouch is why it's called a slipper orchid. The flower is extremely rare because it takes a very long time to mature, sometimes up to 15 years before it flowers. It only grows at a very specific altitude and in a specific soil that contains very little nutrients. Because it was so rare and so beautiful, poachers almost wiped it out in the past, selling the flower for thousands of dollars on the black market. Today, it is strictly protected, and its survival is a testament to the dedicated conservation work happening in Borneo. Number 4. The Franklin tree flower. The story of the Franklin tree flower is one of the most unique on our list because it is considered extinct in the wild. This beautiful plant produces large, fragrant white flowers with a cluster of bright yellow stamens in the center. It's a member of the tea family, and it was native to a small area along the Altamaha River in Georgia, USA. The tree was first documented in 1765 by the botanist John Bartram, who named it after his friend, Benjamin Franklin. By 1803, the Franklin tree completely disappeared from the wild, and no one knows exactly why. All the Franklin trees alive today are the descendants of seeds collected by Bartram and his son before it vanished. If not for these early botanists, this tree and its beautiful flower would be lost forever. It's a symbol of both the loss of biodiversity and the power of human effort and conservation. Number 3. The Juliet Rose. The Juliet Rose is not a flower that became rare by nature, but by immense human effort and cost. It's one of the most expensive and exclusive roses ever created. It was cultivated by the famous rose breeder David Austin. It took Austin 15 years and a staggering $4.3 million to create this rose. It's famous for its beautiful, rich apricot and pale peach color, and its unique, deeply cupped shape, which makes it look like an antique bloom. The price tag and the difficulty of its creation made it famous. The Juliet Rose became an instant favorite for luxury weddings and events. Although you can now buy it, it is still often referred to as the rarest rose because of the incredible investment and time that went into its development. Its beauty is matched only by the incredible human dedication that made it possible. Number 2. The Night-Blooming Cereus. The night-blooming cereus is a true desert celebrity, known for a spectacular display that lasts for only a single night each year. This is another type of cactus flower, and it's native to the Sonoran and Chihuahuan deserts of North America. Its flower is large, about 6 inches wide, with delicate white petals and a sweet, vanilla-like scent. The plant itself is quite unremarkable, looking like a collection of spindly dead sticks for most of the year. But on one mysterious summer night, it transforms. The flower starts to open slowly after sunset and is fully open by midnight, attracting night-flying moths, which are its pollinators. By morning, it is withered completely. People often hold cactus parties in the desert, hoping to catch a glimpse of this magical once-a-year event. Its fleeting nature and the mystery of when it will bloom make it one of the most beautiful and elusive flowers in the world. Number 1. The Corpse Flower. Finally, we come to number 1, a flower whose beauty is matched by its infamous and terrible scent. The corpse flower. This flower is native only to the rainforests of Sumatra, Indonesia. It is the single largest flower in the world, not in terms of petals, but in the size of its entire structure, which can grow over 10 feet tall. It only blooms once every few years, and the bloom only lasts for a day or two. When it blooms, it gives off a powerful foul odor, like rotting flesh, which is why it's called the corpse flower. This smell is meant to attract flies and carrion beetles, which are its unique pollinators. Because it is so rare and only blooms in such a short window, people travel from all over the world to see it. It is also highly threatened by deforestation in its native Sumatra. This iconic giant only grows in a secret, protected area of the rainforest, making it the rarest and most incredible flower on our list. That concludes our journey through the 15 rarest and most beautiful flowers in the world. I know you enjoyed this video, so give the video a like and subscribe. Also, share it with someone who loves nature as much as we do.